This video will look at question 8 of the Reasoning and Communication questions in 1.06 Simultaneous Equations, page 32. So we have Petra is 4 times as old as her daughter Philippa. In 4 years' time, she will only be 3 times as old as Philippa. How old will Petra be when Philippa is half her age? So the important things are Petra is 4 times as old as Philippa. In 4 years' time, she will only be 3 times as old as Philippa. And how old will Petra be when Philippa is half her age? So it's a bit of a tricky one. I haven't pre-worked it out, so I'll try and talk through it as I work it out now. With this video, I might try and give hints as to constructing it, and then I'll give you a moment to pause so that you can go on and try and work out the answer before seeing me work through the solution. So let's say that, well, we've got Petra and Philippa. We need to define some variables. They both start with P, so let's say that, I don't know, maybe it's mother and daughter. So let's call M for mother equals Petra's age, because we're looking for how old will Petra be, so we're looking for ages. And D for daughter can be Philippa's age. Philippa's age. Okay, now let's just try and come up with some equations. I don't know what we need yet, but let's see what we get. So Petra is 4 times as old as her daughter Philippa. So currently, Petra, or the mother is 4 times as old as the daughter. So if you take the daughter's age and multiply it by 4, you get the mother's age. In 4 years' time, she will only be 3 times as old as Philippa. So if you take the mother's age and add 4 years, then we're going to get 3 lots of the daughter's age. So M plus 4 equals 3D. How old will Petra be when Philippa is half her age? Okay, and here we have some simultaneous equations. So I just want to point out a couple of important things. Very important, at the beginning, define your variables. Work out exactly what your variables are. So these are ages that we're looking at. Generally, like they'll be the same sort of thing. So here we've got 2 ages. In question 7 we had like the number of children, number of adults, so number of people. But at the beginning, make sure you define your variables, because it will mean you can actually start writing some equations. And at the end, make sure you answer your question in words. But I'll leave it here, leave you a moment now to pause the video in case you want to do the working out, and then I'll carry on in about 5 seconds time. Okay, so if you want to see how you went, and or if you need more help, we'll go through it now. So Petra is 4 times as old as her daughter Philippa. In 4 years' time, she will only be 3 times as old as Philippa. We have these 2 equations, equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, the actual question is asking us, how old will Petra be when Philippa is half her age? So that's a little bit different. How old will Petra be when Philippa is half her age? So if Philippa is half of Petra's age, that will mean 2 lots of Philippa's age will equal Petra's age. So that will mean M equals 2D. And in this case, what is M? Okay, so how old will Petra be when Philippa is half her age? So this is our actual question equation almost. But let's use our original two equations, equation 1 and equation 2, see what values we get for m and d, and then maybe we can substitute that into our question equation. And let's see, I haven't already worked this out, so we'll see how we go. Now equation 1 already tells us that m is just equal to 4d. We can substitute that m into equation 2. So we can say sub 1 into 2. And then we have 4d on the left for m. 4d plus 4 equals 3d. Subtract 3d both sides. We get d plus 4 equals 0. Therefore, don't forget the therefores. Therefore, subtract 4 both sides, d equals negative 4. Yeah, that seems a little bit weird to say that Philippa's age is minus 4, but let's keep going and see what happens. Just check I haven't made a mistake somewhere. No. Oh well, let's keep going, see what happens. So,